And welcome to the channel, everybody. I'm Brant.
I'm Lisa.
And this is Brant versus Lisa live.
Live.
First time we're live. And bear with me just a minute.
Second time we're live.
Is it the second time we're live?
Yeah.
Did we go live last week?
Yeah.
Oh.
From the office?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Sorry about that. We just changed the time this week. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah. So, it's been a week. Anyway, just bear with me for just a second because I'm tweeting this out and everything. Just want to make sure I get that all out there. Let everybody know that we are live. I wish I could have put a thumb on this thing. I couldn't. I figured it out once and I couldn't figure it out again. So oh well.
Maybe they changed it.
They may have changed it. So anyway, if you're seeing it on social media, it already has a thumb. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, this is the series where we rate and rank our top 5 books that we picked earlier in the week with our anticipated. So we the books we're talking about are Teen Titans issue 28, West Coast Avengers issue 9, Dungeons and Dragons Darkened Wish issue 1, Meet the Skrulls issue 2, and Middlewest number 5.
Yeah, that's it.
I remember them all. Nice. All right, so you're gonna go first.
I am?
Yeah. So what is your number 5? First, before you tell what did you rate it?
3.
You gave it a 3. Okay. So what is your number 5?
You want to guess?
Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because I don't know them still.
I know.
And it was, I don't know. There were some interesting things. I don't know much about Deathstroke, so.
There's a history between Deathstroke and Robin.
Well, obviously, it kept flashing back to something.
The last volume, he formed his own team, and Kid Flash, he kind of manipulated Kid Flash and kind of took him in, and he took some other Titans in, and kind of created this counter team, and then he got, he threatened Damian and his father and all this stuff. So there's like bad blood there. Okay. And Damian just said, you know what, this guy's got to go. That's basically what happened in this issue. And just blew their whole mission. It was just like, I'm going after Deathstroke.
Yeah, so it was very impulsive.
Yeah. And the kicker here is that Kid Flash finds out about his secret prison, which is something he's been keeping.
Yeah. There were a few moments that I really liked that one. And then when they capture Deathstroke. Yeah. The plan they came up with was kind of cool to do it. The barbershop thing.
It is using the wrong camera. I just realized that.
I wondered. It was really grainy.
Yeah. I didn't even have it plugged in. I feel stupid. I'd be switching cameras in the middle of this. I was wondering why I adjusted it and nothing happened. I'm like, what?
That's going to look really weird.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, now it's like all, we gotta look up here now.
Yeah.
So
it looks better though.
Yeah, it's definitely clear. I was like, yeah, it was the same thing. It's like, why is it so grainy?
I just thought maybe we needed to restart the computer.
No. So sorry about that. New setup a little bit. We haven't done this seated here. We're getting kind of a glare on this picture right here, but oh well. So we can get more of you in there. Better?
Sure.
Okay. So anyway, we'll talk about that when we get to it for mine. But my number 5, you want to take a guess?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes. Darkened Wish issue 1 from IDW.
Yeah. It's my 4.
I want to like these books so much every time because I'm a big fantasy nerd, right? And they even reference like Neverwinter and things like that. And I love that game, I haven't played it in a long time, but I just love those worlds like Forgotten Realms and Dragonlance and D&D and all that stuff. I love it. And I just cannot get into the comics. No matter how hard I try, they just do not grab me. And this was no different.
The only reason that it beat Teen Titans was the last page.
Trying to remember what happened on the last page. What happened on the last
page? You find I can spoil it, right?
Kidding. I was making a joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The whole issue is setting up a party being formed.
Yeah. Spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler. And at the very last, you see they're against each other. the dragon guy.
Oh yeah.
And then the two girls that turned into these weird creatures.
Right. Well, girl
guy, whatever.
Not sure. They said they're both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her best friends were nowhere to be seen.
Honestly, it left so little impression on me. I couldn't remember what the book was even about.
Well, I just read it.
And I was mixing it up with Belit from last week.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute, no, that's not. Yeah, so I think it might have been the first book I read of these 5 too.
Yeah. I could see how you could forget it.
But now that you mention it, I'm like, okay, I kind of like that twist.
Yeah.
That the dragon guy wasn't all he seemed. And I liked how they just, I mean, it was kind of convenient. Oh, we found a bunch of people that are going to the same place, and we're all have the same goals. You knew something had to be up, but it wasn't a bad book. I don't want to say it's a bad book, and I have read worse D&D books.
Me too, so that's why.
Yeah, so I gave it 3 stars.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So it's not a terrible score. It's just
all of mine are very similar this week.
Yeah, it's just I don't know with books like this. It's like if I forget about it, I'm not gonna even care. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's one I don't know if I'll continue.
I think I would prefer it in trade.
Yeah, maybe it would read better in trade. So we'll have to see. But so that was your number 4 as well. Okay, so we can go on to my number 4, which was Middlewest.
That's my number.
Issue number 5.
3.
Okay, I give it 3.5.
I gave it 3.
You gave it 3. Wow, I gave it a higher score. I was being generous.
Yeah.
Because I felt bad that it was lower, and it's been low for a while.
Yeah, I liked this one better than the last one, I think, because the father was more in the picture again. We got more of that backstory, which was good.
I like that we got more of the monster inside trying to manage to get out.
And I still love the art. It's amazing.
I love the art. I love this general concept. Yeah. I have a real problem with carnivals and fairs, and so
and it looks like he's going to be staying there for a bit.
I know, and it makes me sad because I hate stories that take place in those environments. I just always have.
Yeah. When
Wolverine and the X-Men did that, they did that whole arc where they were in a carnival. I just that was like the worst arc of the entire series for me. That season of Heroes turned me off because of that.
I didn't watch that. That's where I stopped right before that.
Yeah, I don't like those kind of stories. It's just they're played out to me, and I hate that. That's like, oh, if you're on the run, that's perfect, and it's like, no, I've seen that. I mean, Robin.
Yeah.
It's like I don't need to see that anymore. Get some new material. But I'm sorry. So that's why it's a little lower for me. And
I'm hoping they're not going to spend that long there because, spoiler. At the end, the dad finds, what is his name, Jebediah?
Yeah.
Finds his property.
Yeah.
And so that means he's going to...
Or Zebediah.
Whatever
it's one of the two. I can't remember.
So that means it's going to be... He's going to find out where he is, and he's not going to be able to stay there.
Right. So, yeah, I hope it moves out of that soon. So that's my only problem with it, though. All right, so that was your number 3 as well?
Yes.
So we go on to my number 3, which I also gave 3.5 stars, which was Meet the Skrulls, number 2. I love this book. I really do. I want some more progression, I think, but I may not have scored high enough now that I'm thinking about it because I think I gave the last issue 4.
Yeah.
I probably should have scored it a little bit higher. I wish I had now. I don't want to change my scores every single week. So the first issue really grabbed me. This issue, it was like, okay, you got some more info on, hey, what's up, Tat Comics? Hi there, just watched Into the Spider-Verse. It was pretty good. Yeah, we just watched it last week. I think it was last week.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, it might have actually been the week before. No, it was last week.
I don't know.
I'm getting my days mixed up. Yeah. It had to be last week because it came out last week, I think. So, but yeah, we really enjoyed it. Didn't think it was perfect, but it was really good.
Yeah.
But thanks for the comment. And so with
Meet the Skrulls.
Meet the Skrulls. I couldn't remember the title of the book. We got some more backstory on the father. That's what I was trying to get at. And we got a few more teases of the older daughter.
Maybe she's not as perfect as she.
Yeah. And maybe the younger daughter is actually a little bit better than she comes off.
Right.
Because she like gets in there and she makes friends with the girl. She figures she's like devious in the way she did it too. So I really wish I'd scored this higher now. I think now that I'm remembering it, I think I liked it probably better than my number 2, but I'll stay with it. I'll stay the course with it.
Yeah.
But I do love the series, and I think we're gonna get a lot more reveals and stuff. And I love the story building and the character building in this series. So. Yeah. Anything you want to add about that one?
I guess I can go ahead
and
wait.
Talk about it. No, we can wait until it's time. Okay, so we'll go with your number 2 then.
West Coast Avengers.
Okay.
4 stars.
4 stars.
I liked it better than the last one.
Yeah, it was better than the last issue. A lot
better than the last one. The final page was worth it, I think.
I keep forgetting these final pages.
I was annoyed.
Oh, yeah.
I was annoyed about Kate's mom.
Yeah.
In the last issue.
The bite you're talking.
Yeah, bite.
Okay.
Spoiler.
Gotcha. Well, no, I was trying to be vague.
Yeah.
That could have been Jeff.
I didn't see what kind of purpose she had last issue, and I was like, why is she even here?
Yeah, and now you get that. Yeah, it made sense. It worked for the story.
And I liked that they put the shark shark puppy in it for just a little
You don't know this, but I titled this show Land Sharks Make Great Pets.
Oh. It's cute.
Yeah.
I just thought the whole team dynamic was better this time.
Yeah.
And I like the new introduction of a new hero, sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And new villain.
I forget her name already.
Oh, Ramon is her last name though, right? I can't think of her first name. Yeah. I love that they gave them that backstory.
Yeah.
Because that came out of nowhere for me. I had no clue that that their ties were in Wakanda. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that their mom that's basically the leader of the army.
Oh,
the all women army.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty cool that they tied all that in.
Right.
And that she actually had powers, and it explained why he had all the nose rings and all that stuff. It was like it was a little weird fit for him and Kate. It just, I don't know.
But it makes more sense
because he seemed more punk.
Yeah.
And now it makes more sense because it's more.
It's what gives him his ability.
Yeah, it's more traditional kind of wear. So, I like that choice. I love the scene with Quentin and Jeff, which is the land shark. That was adorable, and the little tongue hanging out and stuff. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It was much stronger this issue, and I love the twist with Kate's mom because that couldn't just be like, oh, she just turned a new leaf and all this stuff. No, you had to go a different route. So.
Right.
So my number 2 is Teen Titans. Okay. I give 3 3/4 stars. I like the direction of it, and I like the throwback to the last volume because I've been reading this on and off for a while, and so I like that they brought that in, and that Kid Flash actually got to confront Deathstroke too because he had this whole issue with him, and I'm glad that they didn't drag out too long before somebody else found out about the prison.
Yeah. So
I like that aspect of it. I do think there should have been a little bit more progression, but I thought it was very interesting what happened with Roundhouse.
That it was his suit keeping him.
Yeah, because that's not something we really fully knew. They kind of teased it and joked and was like, do you shower in that thing? Yeah, that kind of thing. So now we know that there's more to it. And more, his whole backstory is kind of a mystery, or it has been, that you've been getting little pieces at a time. So I like it. I think the art could be a little stronger. Some of the
places.
Yeah, the close-ups of the faces, their lips all look weird.
A little bit.
Right?
A little. Very full or something.
Yeah, very, very full. It's a little weird. It's a little off-putting, but other than that, I enjoyed it. So.
I did like it. It's just because I haven't been reading it. I still don't know who the characters are. I keep asking you who. Is it Red Arrow? Yeah. I forgot who she is again, and she's so boring. Like
she's that's because she comes from that world of she was an assassin and all that. She's Indico. She's technically Oliver Queen's sister.
Okay.
So.
It's too hard to keep track of all these people.
I know it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and say my number 1 because I already talked about it. Was West Coast Avengers, and I gave it 4 stars as well.
Yeah. So I gave my number 2 and 1 both 4 stars.
Okay.
So it was Meet the Skrulls. I just liked it a little better.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it that well because I knew you would like the book.
I like in this particular issue, the older sister being like, make her do it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then she turns around being the one that's being swayed a little bit by the human world.
Yeah.
Getting asked out on a date and all of that.
Yeah. And we saw a tease of that last issue where she was at the dinner table, and as soon as they walked out of the room, she changed back to her human form.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't pick up on it, or you did? Yeah, because they were like at the dinner table, we were in our true form.
Yeah.
And then as soon as everybody left, she changed back to human. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like the twist that's happening there. And
it's like they're reversing the two.
Yeah.
That's cool. Which is kind of funny because they're both shapeshifters.
Yeah. So it's definitely going to end up that way, I think.
Yeah.
Is it Alice?
Alice is
She's going to be the most powerful out of them all or something. Maybe, because she's the one that seems weak. And it has to be.
Yeah, yet she's the one that's devious.
Yeah.
And the other one,
the
other one's just like, oh, order pizza and get her family tired because they ate too much.
Right.
Yeah, she's kind of lame.
Yeah, a little bit.
She's a little bit jealous, I think. But the father's like hard on Alice.
Yeah, really.
But, yeah.
And we still don't know exactly what happened to the other sister.
Yeah.
They just keep mentioning we don't want that to happen again.
I don't know if she died or she got taken or what happened with her. Yeah, it's interesting. So
I liked it.
Yeah, good picks. Man, I really wish I'd rated that higher. You keep doing this to me. You made me like, oh, wait a minute. I did like that book more than I said I did. But
sorry.
I don't know what that was. Something. Okay. That's all right. So those are our picks. We'd love to know what you guys thought of our picks and what I'm looking over here instead of here now. Throwing myself off. But we're going to come every Friday night at, we were a little bit late this week, but we're going to try for 7:30 Central time. Every Friday night talking about our top 5 books and ranking them and everything. So hopefully you enjoyed it live. Obviously you're watching post live, most of you, but hopefully you enjoyed it post live then. And leave a comment below, even if you weren't in the live chat. We'd love to hear from you. And we should talk about the Kickstarter before we get out of here. I don't have the pin over here. I could show it. I know. We do have a Kickstarter going on right now. It launched on the first day of spring, Wednesday. Which is Spark for the Seasons enamel pin collection. It is our character Spark from our little Ember comic, and we created 4 designs, or you created 4 designs for the seasons. Spring, I'm going to try to get this right. Spring flowers, summer splash, fall leaves, and winter cocoa.
Yep.
I got them. So all those, you can find it at thank you for watching Tat Comics. I really appreciate it. We both do. You can find that at lastnumberpress.com/Kickstarter or search for Spark for the Seasons on Kickstarter. Yeah. And you can find out all the information about that. They are really adorable. We got a prototype image up there. They're 1.5 inch. And so check that out. And you can actually purchase the Ember comics through there as well. There is a tier for them or as an add-on.
Yeah.
So, that's Last Number 0, 1, and Little Ember.
Yes.
Are all available on there. So. Or you can check those out at lastnumberpress.com.
Yeah, either one.
Soon they'll be up on Etsy. Or whatever store we end up going with after that. But.
Yeah, I think probably not Etsy.
Yeah, probably not Etsy. There'll be links later on. I didn't put them all in there, but they're actually in the description is my link tree. You can go to that, and there are a couple of giveaways that are going on. Mm-hmm. Well, one. Yours is over.
Yeah, mine's over, but the new one starts soon.
Yeah, the new one for your channel on Little Victories YT starts on April 1st.
Yes.
And the one on Comic Frontline for the Detective Comics 1000 giveaway runs through Tuesday, March 26th. So go check that out. It's comicfrontline.com/giveaway. Mm-hmm. So check all that out. Follow me at Brant Fowler on Facebook and Twitter. Follow both of us at Last Number Press on Instagram and Little Victories YT on Instagram. Yeah. And until next time, thank you so much for watching live or post live. We appreciate it. We appreciate the comments from Tat Comics, and we'll see you next time.